After years of failed resolutions and constant low energy, I realized that just talking about change isn't enough. So I decided to do something extreme. I tried the world's healthiest diet for 7 days. I had no idea what to expect, but the results had me shook. What I learned changed what I think about food, energy, and starting fresh. So here's what happened. Now I know this is not what you would expect from someone trying the world's healthiest diet, but listen. Here we are on day 1 of our progress photo check-in. I was looking thicker than a Snicker, okay? And let's be clear on one thing. I'm very confident and I'm very grateful for my body. I'm doing this challenge because I'm just a little bit curious, what is the world's healthiest diet? The question is, what in the world is the healthiest diet? And honestly, the answer to that is very subjective, but what I found in all the case studies that I read is consistently researchers looked at the dietary habits of blue zones. If you don't know what a blue zone is, don't you worry because I didn't either. These are regions in the world where people live longer, healthier lives. For instance, in Japan, Italy, Greece, and Costa Rica, these studies consistently showed plant-based diets high in veggies, whole grains with moderate animal protein, and healthy fats. And these diets are low in processed foods and sugar. But what I love the most about reading these case studies is that they equally tested women and men. And not only did the people in the blue zone territories live longer, healthier lives, but they also showed that eating in this way reduced greenhouse gas emissions and other environmental impacts like pollution and water use. So what you're telling me is I'm gonna be helping myself live longer, eating in a way that's gonna help me mentally, physically, and emotionally, and I'm also helping the environment? I'm excited for the next 7 days, okay? I'm excited. Buckle up because it's gonna be a really good time. Now, what the heck are we gonna be eating? So let's go grocery shopping and get some food because I don't have any of that. For this grocery haul, my goal was simple: no processed foods and predominantly plant-based. It was going well until... I sincerely take back everything I said. I can't eat anything. I'm in the snack aisle. I just want a snacky, okay? Nothing. All super processed. I'm afraid that once and for all, I'm gonna have to listen to my mom and have fruit as a snack. By this point, my cart was looking like I was gonna be on the toilet for the entire week. So, yeah, gotta keep the gut happy. So what I just realized is that I'm basically going plant-based and vegetarian for the entire week. I grabbed chicken thighs and fish, but they don't really eat a ton of red meat or meat overall. They like to do a lot of dairy, a lot of eggs, etc. So I'm basically going plant-based and vegetarian for the week, and who would have thought? I bet all the vegetarians right now are watching this rolling their eyes like, duh, that's why we're vegetarian. I started wondering, is America trying to kill us? And I'm so serious. When was the last time we actually stopped to think about what we're eating? I've become so obsessed with food being fast and convenient that sometimes I forget to ask, what's actually in this? And here's the thing. As society becomes more health conscious, food brands have gotten sneaky, real sneaky. They slap a healthy label on anything, but flip that package over and it's like reading a science experiment. Let me show you what I picked up. This is a week's worth of groceries feeding 2 people for 7 days. Sounds good, right? Until you realize the total came to $191. Yeah, my budget ran out faster than my willpower at a donut shop. Good morning. If the Blue Zone people don't drink coffee, it's gonna be a really long week. A really long week.
Don't wait up, I let it go. Chasing a dark place we don't know. Chasing dreams, do it right. Make all the cosmic lights stay bright. In the evening you'll be calling, and you know it's gonna be falling. Do you really feel the way you
Okinawan? Akiwana? Okinawa. This is a sweet potato. It's supposed to be a Okinawan sweet potato, but this is all they had at Publix, so I just got a sweet potato. They typically have it with kale or spinach, and then 2 eggs, pasteurized, raised, organic. That cost me like $18. Highway robbery. Then we also have some it's chicken broth. It's supposed to be miso soup, but it's chicken broth with miso paste. And then, of course, the delicious and wonderful coffee, the star of the show. How is this bowl of Chipotle a part of the world's healthiest diet? Why am I doing this?
Thank you for being this.
Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you.
Well, I enjoy mine. That's just cruel. I thought you were moaning from how good the food is.
That's good too.
For day 3, breakfast and lunch, I had leftovers from the day before, but for dinner, I got a little fancy and I made stuffed peppers and they were so good. But you know, something hit me while thinking about the difference between my cortisol spiked American life and how people in blue zone territories live. And honestly, it's stress. They keep things so simple, from the food they cook to the clothes they wear to even their jobs. It's all steady and within their control. So inspired by this, I went for slow and simple movements versus hardcore gym bro workouts because, you know, health and all that. But listen, a girl still needed to get her nails done, and the good news is I walked to the nail salon, so I felt like blue zone territories would be proud of me because I walked and I didn't take my car. So I'd like to call that progress.
Now you're pretending that it's not true. It's like he hit you with the KO, 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 yeah, ooh. I tell you if you get how I feel, but you're caught up in chasing that dream. It's like he hit you with the KO. I'm gonna dance in the light, gonna shout out for joy, gonna live out this life like I never have before. I'm gonna take every breath as if I had no more. I'm gonna sing every song, yeah. Thinking about what we've been through. The world can be a lonely place.
Guys, I'm hungry and I want a snack. And you know, I feel like I truly underestimated this challenge because I don't want fruit and I don't want a vegetable or vegetables. Okay, I don't want a little cutie, so don't you even look at those because I'm not eating it. I'm not feeling very cutesy right now. And don't look in that top left cabinet. Okay, there is nothing in this that I can eat right now. And I'm struggling because I like to eat. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let me introduce you to my friend, Lehum. Lentils. I'm so hungry, I'm going senile. I would like to introduce you to my friend, bruschetta. This is what the French call les incompetents. It's actually crazy how pleasant I become when I start eating again. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I made a promise to you guys that I'm always going to show up real, honest, and transparent, okay? That's the promise I made you, and I'm going to always show up that way. And yesterday was Christmas Day, which is why I hate saying this, but I've failed this challenge. I hate saying that because I hate failure. Like, I hate it. Me and Nick have this weird tradition that every Christmas we always get Asian or Japanese food because we never want to cook or do anything on holidays. And so we did. And I was so well behaved on Christmas Eve. He wanted cookies. I was a cute little fiance. I chefed him up some cookies. I rolled the dough. I made the whole entire batch of cookies for him and I did not eat anything. But yesterday it went out the window, okay? It was in the gutter, but we're back on track today. And honestly, I don't regret it. Like, I wish I could sit here and tell you that I did, but Christmas comes around once a year and spending this like meaningful quality time with my fiance doesn't come around a lot. And so while it sucks that like this video is being filmed during this week, I don't know, it's life and it'll be all right, okay? Things happen, okay? Brush your shoulders off, we move on, and we ball. Listen, I'm all for healthy eating, okay? But don't even people who live to 100 have cheat meals? So I did a little bit of research, and what I found is that on richer or more indulgent dishes, typically reserved for celebration or religious holidays rather than doing cheat meals, these foods are often homemade and shared with family, community, fostering a sense of connection and joy. And I think on day 6, we are worthy to be celebrated. Why? Because we're alive. That's about it. Okay, now that we've pulled it out of the oven, this is what she's looking like. Might even be able to hold her up for you. It's this really beautiful crust, and I'm shook. And then we're gonna season it. Even though so many people roast me in the comments of my Instagram reels and shorts, like, you don't season your food. Do you see this? I do season my food. I just don't always film it, but I season it. People out here on Instagram trying to get my black card revoked talking about I don't season my food. I season my food. Okay. Sitting on top. I also love a little saucy pizza, okay? So no one gets as excited about food than me. Oh my gosh. I told Nick I would wait, but I just have to try a piece. I just have to. This is so good. Oh my God. I was not expecting it to be this good. I'm not gonna say this is better than regular pizza, but like, I can't even tell the difference. Low carb pizza. What do you think?
And very good.
The crust is pretty much cheese and eggs. There is a blue zone territory in the US, which I don't know if anybody else is surprised by that, but I was, and it's located in sunny California. That I'm not surprised about. If you're not from the US, California is the brightest, happiest, sunniest place to be, probably outside of like Florida and Arizona in the US. Everyone there, or not everybody, but a lot of people there are super active. And so one thing that they do in sunny California, because a lot of these people are retired, is they play pickleball. I feel like everyone knows about pickleball. Pickleball has been like climbing up in the ranks. Even at the gym that we go to, they're removing a lot of the tennis courts and making them pickleball courts. And so today, we're not playing pickleball, but we're gonna go play tennis with one of my really good friends. So we're gonna go buy a racket and then go meet Natalie to play tennis. The thing is, my legs are literally feeling like jelly because guys, I'm so excited for this. Oh, can we blend sunscreen a little bit better? I ran the longest and the farthest I've ever ran in my life this morning. Over 10 miles. I was so excited. I just felt like, especially doing this challenge, I've been really living out my blue zone territories. I've been living out my blue, like I've been living in the way that they do. So I haven't been lifting a ton this week and I've been relaxing a lot, but I went to bed and I was like, I really just want to challenge myself today and do something, even though it's not necessarily like what the blue zones would do. And I just got up this morning and I ran and I'm so happy about it. So now we're gonna go play tennis. I hope I can make it through and my legs don't feel like jelly the whole time, but they might.
Baby, we can open every door.
All right, we are back in the car. We got a tennis racket. The nice man gave me some scissors so that I could cut off all the plastic on it. And then we also got our balls. No pun intended.
You, I know our love will see us through. Don't you feel the times are coming? 'Cause I feel it so strong. I've been on hold now, baby. Don't you feel the times are coming? When it feels
I will say I am all for healthy eating. You guys know me. I love a little healthy lifestyle, but even this diet was just a little bit too much for me. I love a little cookie dough ice cream. I love a little chicken with some seasoning on it. And I don't think I should be handcuffed and put in prison for that. But I will say this diet did show me a lot of gaps in my eating. I definitely need more variety in all of the fruits and veggies that I'm eating. It showed me to try new recipes that have beans and legumes, which I don't really typically eat beans, but I tried it a lot more this week. And it showed me other ways to get active and move my body outside of just lifting, like playing tennis and doing a lot of movement and stretching, which ultimately felt so good. I was going to show you guys my results of like what I looked like at the start of the week versus the end of the week, but then I decided, like, who really cares? I did end up losing 5 pounds, and that includes a full-blown cheat meal, but I don't really feel like it's helpful for me trying to inspire women on the internet to show my body. I lost 5 pounds and my energy is through the roof. Also my skin, like I feel like my skin looks so good. I do have makeup on right now, but even without makeup on, my skin is glowing and radiating. And I've just been doing this for literally a matter of a week. I will say one downside is I have been extremely bloated and gassy. And I think that's because I've been eating more beans and legumes. And it sounds like if you don't eat that a lot in your diet, it bloats you. But I will say my ultimate favorite part of this whole thing was just trying other recipes and seeing how people live in other cultures, like in Japan and Italy and Costa Rica, because that's one reason why I love traveling, is I love seeing how other people are living, what they're doing, what they're eating, because you can just learn so much by like, that was supposed to be a pop. By popping your little bubble and seeing what else is out there. And I feel like this week really challenged me to do that. So overall, I will say it was a very successful week. And I want to know what you think. Would you try something like this? Because girl, I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for that first meal back, okay? If you would, let me know in the comments and let me know what stood out to you the most. And if you like this video, I have the most perfect video for you to watch next. It's me resetting my entire life. So click on over. I'll see you on that video. And I'll see you soon, bestie. Bye, girl.